Sorry, I heard some of y'all didn't get the memo, so I'm here to just, reiterate it. These niggas are narcissists! Run! Run for your life! They're trying to take your light! It's fuel! They're vampires! They're fucking vampires! Run! Oh my god, the devil's in your house! Run! And once you've gotten yourself out that situation... Yes! Yes! You beat the final boss! Because these bitches should have never even tried to play with you in the first place! Alright, that's all I wanted to say today.
If you're online in Kenya, chances are you have seen them. Koku Lwanga, a content creator, a mother, a storyteller, known for her vibrant posts on motherhood, real-life relationships, and the behind-the-scenes chaos of parenting. Her husband, Marto, known on Instagram and other social media accounts as Daddie Marto, is a photographer, visual artist, and the quiet force behind many creative campaigns. In short, he's a content creator, and together they've been seen as a power couple, creative, relatable, and building a brand rooted in love and family. But this week, Koku flipped the script. In a shocking turn of events, the mother of two took to her Instagram stories in a series of raw, emotional posts that have taken the Kenyan digital space by storm. I've posted screenshots of her stories over here for you to view, so take your time and pause when you need to, because they are lengthy, guys. Lengthy and sad and shocking. Koku says she gave her all. She explains her joblessness previously, to pregnancy and then childbirth, and the mental toll of postpartum. She held the family down through all this. Even when her husband began pulling away, she stayed. And she says he once told her that she had wanted the marriage too much. Guys, there are going to be screenshots attached for you to see and make your own judgments. Koku claims that she juggled babies and burnout, and she felt there was a resentment brewing behind her back on the part of her husband, that is Marto. And by the time she realized how far things had gone, there was another woman, or rather women, in the picture. And somehow, when you read between the lines of the screenshots, it seems that the lady in question is familiar to both of them. There's pictures of the couple at a Rurashio, in the company of family, friends, and of course us on social media. And what happened next is close to a thing from a horror movie. She says her husband set up a separate office in the same compound, that is in a different block around where they live, and started bringing his new girlfriend over there. And she confronted him, and things turned violent. She claims she got kicks on the head, neck, and back. Guys, all this is alleged. We don't have anything to verify this information. This is just information that is available on social media. Neighbors were there to see, others intervened. She says a neighbor shouted from the balcony for him to stop, and eventually he did, but the damage is already done. If you go to her social media, guys, you're gonna see pictures of her injuries. You see on her back, on her neck, seems swollen. She's crying out in pain whenever someone is touching them. So again, everything I'm saying here is alleged, okay? So she says they've been married for 10 years, guys. That is a decade. And she stood beside him, helping him grow his photography business. And also she says that she gave her income to this man to organize the home. I don't understand that. Must be something the ladies from the past were doing, because I don't know. I cannot fathom working for my small coins and then giving them to a man to quote unquote organize my family. Sounds like borderline witchcraft to me, but of course I don't know about the dynamics of their family, so I'm just here to speculate as an onlooker. So again, she mentions instances of him body shaming her, calling her haggard. If you don't know what haggard means, rush to Google. Alternatively, it could mean, she's just looking tired and unkempt and not put together. In when a mother is in the house taking care of, young children, it takes a lot to care for yourself as well. That's why they need the support of a spouse or at least a family member. Cannot be out here supporting her zero and then calling her haggard. You're haggard. I'm sorry, guys. Let's just proceed. They have 2 kids, like I mentioned, and she mentions emotional neglect, financial abuse, like we mentioned. Let's read through the screenshots so you can see things using her own voice. She speaks about how postpartum depression. We know how real this is. Thanks to the advent of social media now, we've been able to live in the living rooms, in the bedrooms of these women who are going through postpartum and to see it firsthand. Previously, we had no idea how it looks like, how it manifests, and the real effects of it. Now we are well aware about it. We have information about it on social media. We have ChatGPT and everything. You cannot maneuver like you don't know how these things function. And the story doesn't end there, because I'm telling you guys, he has responded. Yes, the Marto in question has responded, and so has his father. That is Koku's father-in-law. And their responses are very tone-deaf, if I may say the least. And that's coming in the next video. So guys, the lady has a page on Instagram. Go check it out. There's a link in her bio where she has a business called Koku's Bites. I think she sells some food stuff over there. Go check it out and maybe you support her through this difficult time. Again, I want to stay on the fence and make a very unbiased commentary on the issue. However, this is the information we have. I will definitely be providing more as time goes by. And just as a parting shot, a grown man calling himself daddy on social media is a red flag to me. The only daddy who's allowed to do that right now is Daddy Owen. That's done. Thank you guys for... Of course, I'm going to update you as this story unfolds because I feel like more is coming. Like, subscribe, share. Go in the comments, tell me what you think. And on the next episode, we'll be back with some more. Bye, hubbies.